The other day I was riding my bicycle, not on the sidewalk, on a bicycle path, and it was raining and it was dark, and I looked to the side, and in the ditch I see this. The following day I went back to see what this thing actually is. As it turned out, this bicycle actually has a manufacturer and a name on it. It's 2000 to 2005 Norco Pinnacle. And I thought, well, that's a reasonable frame. Why is this bicycle thrown out? In this video I'll show you what's wrong with this bicycle, why it's thrown out, and I'll show you what's right with the bicycle. And because there are more rights than wrongs with the bicycle, this is going to be my project bicycle to restore it. And this is the project criteria for a cost of $0 in new parts. So there's going to be, whatever is wrong with it is going to be replaced, of course. Bicycle made safe, but so critically bad components will be replaced, but everything else stays on it that's acceptable for a cost of $0 used parts for used parts. Let's see what I can do with this. Let's have a look at it, what's right and what's wrong with this bicycle, in no particular order. And other people, when I picked it up the following day, other people were also playing with it, tried to push it. Of course the front wheel doesn't turn around, so they had some issues there and threw it down, and I picked it up. So the front tire is trash. This cannot be made safe. Front and rear tires are all badly cracked out, garbage. The chain is looking like this. Looks like it's garbage, but actually this was just in the rain, so I haven't cleaned this bicycle, it just dried. And as it dries, as the chain rusts, I can see that none of the links are seized on this. Okay, I haven't checked it one at a time, but it looks like just the iron deposit, just the rust that washed out from it or whatever is, none of the links are seized, so this can be made to work. I know a new chain is like in the neighborhood of $10. Like I said, no new parts on this one. And if I rub some of the surfaces, the iron deposit rubs away, and you can see the original. Oh, it might say Shimano. Oh yeah, that's a piece of Shimano nylon roller here, guide roller on this derailleur. This is the derailleur's labeling. Frame again is definitely Norco. This one looks like a Shimano 6-speed. It looks like it's a Shimano 6-speed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-speed. Of course this disc is just a cosmetic item, completely trash, but because the frame has these weep holes in it, that one, you can see the rust coming out from it, and that one, whenever it rains on the bicycle or being used in rain in normal conditions, internal corrosion can be fairly minimal, so it not only looks acceptable on the outside, it's probably solid structurally on the inside. The pedals, the cranks and the chain rings look straight, but some deformation is noted on it at some points, so somebody was unhappy with it. I'm sure I can find some 2, 4, 5 whatever the pitch diameter is for these chain rings that mount with these 5 bolts, and replace whatever is broken, used, good used for broken used. On the spokes there is this piece of wire twisted on it for whatever weird reason, but none of the spokes seem to be missing anywhere. The rear brake even works, or it seems to. Both sides move the same amount, and the wheel seems to run straight as well. Okay, there's not enough air pressure in the tire, so that it's not gonna be perfect. Whoa, maybe this way. There. It rolls. It's okay-ish. The seat, of course, is delaminating and splitting and garbage, but the mounting is nice, and I might be able to find another seat that mounts the same way with rails. This bicycle is from 2000 to 2005-ish approximated age. Even comes with a cutesy rear light. I don't know how functional that is, but these are Shimano pedal cranks here, and so the cranks look straight. The pedals are bent, whatever, but they spin around. Just the end cage here looks bent, whatever. And let's have a look, see at the front end. Oh yeah, the local junkies decided to recycle the shifter lever because it was very important to remove the shifter levers. So there, I don't have those ones. And they probably also pulled out the cable. I don't know, there's some of the cable here, so I'll have a look into that. In terms of front wheel, why the front wheel doesn't turn around and what's wrong with the front is fairly straightforward. Let me show you. If I put the brakes back on, so the front wheel doesn't kind of turn around because the brake components are not set evenly, but the brakes seems to work, if you call this working order, with some generosity. So the wheel is not nearly running straight, not even close to. It had a huge impact damage on it, and that same impact also bent this fork that's at the front. You can kind of see straight line would be going thereabouts, so it bent about half an inch, about a centimeter back that way. You can also kind of see it from here that this has a camber now. It's bent somewhere here, same on the other side. So the forks need to be replaced, of course, with, I don't know, another fork, something from another bicycle, like I said. And some of this shifter issue might be able to be addressed with just mounting a different shifter on it and see what happens. So this is my project bike. See if I can make it into a functional, safe kiddie bicycle. This never was intended for a high-end whatever. It's always been an entry-level bicycle with moderate loads and no major amounts of circus stunts, and entry-level bike for a kid and recreational cycling around. So that's what it's gonna be for. I'm not gonna be able to exceed the original design parameters. The seat post looks like it kind of also works. Yeah, look at that. There. So it's got more features or more functionality to it than it looks at first look. So I'm gonna work on this, see what I can do, say in an hour and a half, see if this can be made into a reasonably safe kids bicycle with all used parts, like the fork or the shifter that I already found somewhere lying around. So that's my project now.